So the resentment and dwelling on the past conversations and offenses that you have with people and not letting them go, a good example of that is Romans 12:17. And so I'm on Romans 12 and I'm going to go to 17. It says, recompense to no man evil for evil. So don't repay evil with evil. It's good to be silent and take our prayers to God about it. Provide things honest in the sight of all men. So it's just calling us on wisdom to not repay evil with evil. And sometimes just being silent and praying over the situation and over yourself, it really does help. So that's also a subtle sin. Another one I'd like to talk about is worry and doubt. And this is one I really do struggle with myself. God, He's in line with everything, depends on me. So instead of relying on God to do everything, you're relying solely on yourself. And so that's not fully surrendering. So it's something I've desperately, not desperately, but have worked on. And I know when I catch myself worrying, I lift my hands up in prayer and praise. And so I just take it all to God. And so just do that. Instead of worry, take it to God. And again, I know we can learn this through our, people in our family. We see them worry and then we catch the worry bug. But it really does lead us away from God. So a verse that I found is Philippians 4, 6 through 7. So I'm just going to pull up that Bible. So I found that verse. It says Philippians, and it's chapter 4. And you're going to turn to 6. Be careful for nothing, but in everything give prayer and supplication with thanksgiving, and let your requests be known unto God. And so that helps my prayer life deeply. It helps by casting all my cares and concern onto God, because His yoke is light and mine is heavy. So I'm taking it to God in prayer. And I'm supplicating all of that to Him, and I'm giving Him thanks in those prayers, and I'm letting Him know my requests to God. So when we worry and doubt, we're just trusting that we're doing it ourselves rather than surrendering. So that helps with prayer life a lot. So I just wanted to take you there. The next thing I'm going to talk about another subtle sin that leads you away from God's steps and His plan is greed and materialism. And so materialism, basically a desire to have more things and more places to go to, comfort, money, above God. And so we're not supposed to love anything above God. God does bless us abundantly, and He does care about us, but we're not supposed to love money. So that's the thing. And so I just want to remind myself and others about not loving money, and that God can bless us and prosper us, and that money itself isn't evil, but the love of money is evil. And so I just wanted to talk about that in this. And just to finalize, these are all my notes that I took about all the chapters. And unfortunately, my beautiful granddaughter drew on everything, but I think it's an art and creative and wonderful. So I just let her keep going. Okay, take care from Thrive Story. Hope this blesses one person. Bye-bye.